Have you ever really given any conscious thought to what the value of having a web page really is? And I believe that the web page is there to demonstrate your authority in a particular industry that you're doing business in. And so the reason is because people are conditioned to listen to and follow the direction of people in authority. When we grew up as kids, we had teachers, and the teacher told us what to do, and we followed it. If we see a police officer, and a police officer tells us to do something, we generally follow them. We recognize teachers and police officers as people of authority. But those two, as examples, have positional authority. In other words, their position automatically gives them a degree of authority that we have to listen to as an individual. But if you're a business, for example, and you don't have that positional authority, how do you tell a prospective client that you have authority in something that they might want your skills on? And what that boils down to is essentially providing proxies or symbols of authority that the individual consumer can latch onto. A very popular one I see is a title. If you have a director in your name or senior vice president, these imply that you've gone through the chain and hierarchy of a business, and that you at some level have earned that level of authority. Another proxy for authority is dress. For example, if you should see somebody who's in a very expensive, let's say an Armani suit, wearing a shirt with cufflinks or something, you know that was very expensive to acquire. You make the assumption that if that individual had enough money to buy that, they must be very successful in their particular business. Another common source of authority comes from the number of followers that you have, because it's an easy thing to see. If a lot of other people are following you, well, you must be an authority on the subject, because look at all the followers that you do have. Having displays of proxies to demonstrate authority are particularly valuable in service-related businesses, where an individual is very difficult to determine the real skill set that somebody in a services business actually possesses. It's hard to tell if your CPA is in fact a really good CPA. It's really hard to tell if your doctor is in fact a good doctor. So we look for proxies in those particular situations. The clients that they have, the diplomas they might have on their wall, and so on and so forth. So I encourage most of my clients to think about their websites or think about ways that they can in fact project authority when they don't in fact have positional power. I hope this is a valuable nugget of information for you. And if you do think so, I think you should go to SteveBizBlog to see some of the other resources that we do have.